I'm going to talk about a person who I really look up to, who probably inspired me the most in my whole life. His name is being a very famous leader of the Vietnam martial arts in my university back in Vietnam. To start off the speech, I'd like to approach the context of how I got to know him. So everything happened when I was a new sophomore. As a first-year student, everyone should pick up one club to sign up for. So initially, I did not have any intention of joining Vietnam Club because I don't have any taste in it, if I don't want to say I hate it. However, my mom, she always insisted on me taking part in that club with view to losing my weight, so I had to obey her, unfortunately. But later on, it turned out that my determination wasn't bad at all. And then on the meeting members date, I got to know more about him via the club manager's introduction. Moving on to the next point of the skills he possessed for the leadership, I'd like to highlight two of his brilliant speaking and listening skills. As a politician, more specifically as a diplomatic spokesman of Vietnam, he had a sound speaking skill, presenting his perspective coherently and nicely as one of his essence in his job. Being successfully gained everyone's belief in him and the club in general. Furthermore, it is of note that listening skill substantially helped him a lot to be a very good leader in terms of feedback. So, even though he's really busy at work, spending 5 minutes listening to you doesn't matter to him. Finally, if I still have time, I'd like to talk about the reason why I presume that he's a good leader. I always tell my mom that, Mom, he's an elastic line and other members are the points. Spotting connecting is exactly what he's trying to do to connect everyone as a team to remain the club's sustainability. Upon all the devotions he got for the club, I just only have 3 words for him: influential, accomplished, and dedicated.
That's actually a good question. Why do we need leader? We need leaders because without them, life would be chaos. Team leaders are essential in executing the vision and in setting the tone for the whole group. I think leaders offer guidance to all members of the team to ensure that they are fulfilling their roles. They are there to maintain high moral and motivate other members in helping to instill a sense of confidence, creativity, and creating an environment of cooperation between team members of the group, so that they can work together to achieve team objectives instead of only fulfilling their individual roles. Finally, they can serve as a role model for team members to ensure that they will act in a similar fashion of honesty and integrity, for example. Oh, really? Well then, to be honest, if I were that person, probably I'll kick them out. Really? Ask them why, and if they're still showing some kind of cutthroat attitude like that, then there's no doubt to say that I have to let you go because you're not my team players anymore. Kind of bossy, isn't it? But I really hate people who's trying to mess the whole team up. However, if the problem comes from me, then that would be a very different story. But I really don't want to talk about it. Sorry. Well, an effective team leader has a variety of traits and characteristics that encourage team members to follow him. A good leader needs to be confident in what he's doing, needs to be charismatic to get people to trust them, needs to possess integrity and fairness, which means he does what he says he will do and treats others the same way he wants to be treated. needs to be a powerful facilitator to ensure team members meet their goals and objectives more efficiently. And a quality leader also needs to have perseverance and willpower, I think. That's enough, right? Nobody perfect, and I'm nobody. Well, it can be said that being a leader will help to bring out the best in someone, which is good and necessary to be encouraged, but only for those who have potential ability of becoming a great leader in the future. Because I think some people are cut out to be leaders and others aren't. Forcing someone to develop leadership skills when they aren't that type of person is not the right thing to do at all. First of all, be a good example, because somehow parents also serve as leaders in their own family, that their children can learn lessons along the way that significantly impact the potential leadership in their later life. Parents should set a good role model for their children to follow, try their best to understand their kids, not to order them around. You know what I mean? Reward them for their hard work, for example, motivate and encourage them instead of spoiling and punishing for their mistakes. Parents should also trust their children to let them make decisions, because children often become overwhelmed by too many choices. So this is a very good way to help them self-control and practice decision-making ability.